Hi everyone, welcome. It's Gina again. Welcome to Icad number 8 of Icad 2022. Icad stands for Index Card a Day, where you do some piece of art on a 4x6 index card. This index card has been previously primed with gesso, and I am just making some marks. I have some leftover paint on my desk, and I just made some marks with my brush. And I found it was standing out too much, so I'm pushing it back with some acrylic paint and a makeup sponge. As usual, I do not have a plan. I'm just using the colors and things take shape as I go along. While I was digging up looking for stuff that I could probably use on the card, I saw a piece of acetate, which is it's a clear plastic sheet. Yeah. And I thought, why not make some marks using that by putting the paint on it and squishing it down. The first person I saw doing this was Mixed Media Jen, and I loved it. So I decided I want to do that too in my pieces. Then I have this spongy thing, which is from my daughter's mat or building blocks, one of them, which of course she doesn't use, and it makes some fantastic patterns. So I took the watery paint and I brushed it on and then stamped it. And I like that it's watery and it's not like a perfect stamp. Oh, apparently I stopped it when I was drying it and I forgot to start it back. So I did that turquoisey color as well. I did some of those in the same stamp as well. So this shape I printed out again on regular paper. Then I traced it on the same acetate, the clear plastic sheet, and then I cut it out. So I have a stencil of it and I also have the mask. This is the mask that I'm using. I decided I really wanted to use my masks. So I'm using it on this card because I just really wanted to use it. I made them a little while ago and I haven't used them, so I'm trying to use them now. So I know usually people would use black to mask out the area around the mask, but I wanted to use the blue, which was the blue stamp that I did just before this, stamping with the spongy thing, the foam circle. So the thing is though, it was a bit watery, so I was kind of wondering how it would look when I raise it up, because I saw that it was actually going under the plastic, but that's okay. And yeah, I was disappointed because, well, when I raised it up from my point of view, I couldn't really make out the shapes too good. So I decided to define it by putting in this orange, black, gray, because it has other colors mixed in, around on the inside to help define those shapes. And I like how that looked. Where was I going after this with this card? I had no idea, but I was just enjoying doing this outline. Then I had the bright idea to make some nice lines. I'm using my spatula, the bendy one. I can't remember the material. I'm sure I know it's just not coming. So I decided to make some marks again using the same colors, the orange gray, orange black, and the turquoise. And then I'm gonna dry that so I can add some more. Now that that's done, I'm going to add my lovely splatters. I just love some splatters. just in certain places. Then I'm thinking, what can I do? And I found this other stencil. Again, it's an image that I printed out. It's actually stones stacked on top of each other. And I cut it out and I brushed it with the hot candle wax. And I decided this will be my focal point. So I'm just outlining the shape of it though, instead of covering the whole inside. Then I thought this looked a bit confusing, so to help it stand out a bit more, I'm just feathering out the paint just a little bit, because I don't want it to cover the whole outside, so I don't want it to reach to the edges of the card. So I'm just doing well, you could see all around the shape. So there's still color and pattern outside of the shape as well as inside. Now it's time for my focal point. I am using words today, but I'm just adding some color to my card, which is similar to what I have on my card. I'm using that piece of white paper just to help me line the words in a straight line, so it wouldn't be up and down, up and down. It doesn't always work, but it's much better than when I just try to do it on my own. And I got that because I saw France Papillon, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I saw her doing it in her videos, which I love. I will link her channel down below in my description. I love her videos. She is very, very inspiring. So I'm just cleaning up my stamps. Oh, my words today is bear down. For me, it means, why did I pick that? I picked it because of the shape on my card. I was very torn which direction I wanted it to go, but I know that the normal direction would be up, but I just felt like going against and just doing the opposite of what I feel everybody else would have done, and I just turned it upside down, and I decided to let it, even I still look at it and I think it should be facing up, going up smaller, but sometimes I just like to go against and just do not the normal thing. So again, I'm bringing in my wonderful string. I'm so happy about string. I don't even know how to explain it, but I really love using string. And I'm using masking tape. My tape has some issues. It's been ripping really weird, but that's okay. I'm using tape just to hold it in place, which is working fantastically well. And I felt that that added a nice little piece of something to the card. But bear down for me, when I was doing this, it meant to keep pressing. Don't give up. Just bear down and get it done and do it. It's going to be over soon. Just, you know, when a woman is in labor, you know, they tell them to bear down and push. So, for me, in my brain, because of the shape and it's going down, it doesn't mean something bad. It just means bear down, push through, you'll get it. You'll make it. Stick with it. You're stronger than you think. So now I'm deciding where to put my words. I just outlined them using a black permanent marker. See, I'm still deciding if I should do it up or if I should do it down. Gabby told me she prefers it this way. That's my daughter. But I was like, yeah, no, but I wanted to do something different. And she gave me a kind of look. So now I'm sticking down my words. I've made my decision. And that is pretty much it for my card. I want to thank you all, as always, so much for watching, so much for your comments. It is wonderful hearing from you. I wish I could see you all. And thank you. I will see you in the next video for the next Icad. Don't forget to leave your comments. Bye. Let me know what you think.